Hi, I'm Joanne Chang, owner of Flour Bakery, and this is my ultimate sandwich. Today I'm going to show you our amazing, famous flour egg sandwich. It has become one of our most popular sandwiches, and I'm going to show you what makes it so amazing. First, we start with eggs. Fresh eggs, about 9 of them. One of the things we discovered was that if you have an egg sandwich and you're not frying the eggs to order, and you try to cook them ahead of time, they can get a little bit rubbery. What we decided to do was add some cream to it. And if you add cream to the eggs, you end up making what's like a souffle. And so we have an egg souffle that's in our egg sandwich. This is the cream. And then it's simply a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then we have some fresh thyme. Once these are all mixed together, I pour them into my container. And this is just a regular 8-inch cake pan. I'm actually going to create what's called a water bath. I'm going to put the pan on a tray that has some high sides and then put a little bit of water. And what this does is it protects the egg custard so it doesn't overbake. So now I'm just going to put this in the oven about 300 degrees for about 30 to 35 minutes. You want to be really careful because all this water is hot. So you basically want to cook it until it doesn't wiggle around anymore so that it's all set, just like that. This is enough for about 4 egg sandwiches. So I'm just going to cut it. Now the next step is we're going to build it with cheese, and then we also have some roasted tomatoes. So the tomatoes are plum tomatoes that we cut in half, and then we sprinkle them with a little bit of salt, pepper, and again thyme. And then we roast them in a little bit of olive oil, and then we roast them in a low oven for about an hour until they exude some of their juice, and then it really concentrates the flavor of the tomato. Then you can top the egg sandwiches with either bacon, and we have an applewood smoked bacon, or some people like ham, and this is a Black Forest ham. And then all of this goes into the oven so that the cheese has time to melt. For me, the one thing that you have to have that makes a great sandwich really is the bread. I can't tell you the number of times I've had a sandwich where the filling was really good and the spreads were really good, but the bread just wasn't that good. And so maybe it's because I'm a baker and I love bread, but I really think bread is what makes a great sandwich. So we make all of the bread for all of our sandwiches, including our famous egg sandwich. What we use is a focaccia dough. So I have a ball of dough here. This is going to make about 4 rolls. So this is flour, water, yeast, salt, a little bit of sugar, and a little bit of olive oil, all mixed together and kneaded for about 3 or 4 minutes, and then we let it proof overnight. So this dough was made yesterday. So I take the dough and I cut it into 4 pieces, and then I round it out. So you want to take the dough and just push it against itself. And as you push it, it slowly starts to form a ball. And then you can see it's a nice little ball that's got a tight, smooth surface, and that's going to bake up to be a beautiful egg sandwich roll. Sprinkle the tops with a little bit of flour. So we're going to let this proof for about an hour to 2 hours. Then we're going to put it in a 350 degree oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. They're gorgeous. Now we're going to let these cool. I'm going to set them aside, and we're going to make our secret sauce for the egg sandwich, which is not very secret. It's a little bit of Dijon and a little bit of mayo, also known as Dijonnaise. We're always thinking about texture. We want to make sure that there's maybe something a little crunchy, something a little creamy, something a little chewy. We're going to take a roll, slather both sides with special sauce. And these are our egg patties that are now melted with cheese and bacon and ham. I'm going to take a little bit of greens. This is just some mesclun. It's a Black Forest ham. I'm going to put that right on top. Top it with that. Wow. See how soft and fluffy that looks? We think a lot about how it's going to build and how it's going to look. If it doesn't look good, then you're not going to enjoy it. So this is my ultimate sandwich. Thanks for watching. For more ultimate sandwiches, click to subscribe.
There's nothing manlier than a meat lover's pizza except Madonna's arms. Learn how to make one that'll put Pizza Hut to shame right here. Food for Louie visits from across the pond to taste something that's straight from a pond. Duck tongue. It's one thing to toss a few eggs, but fertilized ones with duck embryos? Come on, guys. This challenge is about to get messy. PB&J and grilled cheese? The only part of your childhood missing from this Sammy is being picked last for kickball. Subscribe for more free tasted treats.